Hi everyone, I'm Dr.Animaction. Welcome to the introductory video in the first challenge of my Wargames series, where I'll be putting teams of characters from various 80s and 90s animated series against each other in single elimination tournaments. Tournament brackets will be randomly generated, as will terrain and any other special conditions for each battle. Each of these tournaments will be set up with an introductory video like this to identify the type, the competitors, and the win conditions, and whatever else I may need to talk about with any particular competition. From there, each bracket in the tournament will be the topic of its own short video. Have opinions on anything and want me to consider your inputs and analysis? Make a comment here or head over to the Discord and join the conversation. I'll make sure there's a place we can specifically discuss this series and you can share your thoughts. Enough setup though, let's get to this first challenge. Welcome one and all to the Squad Showdown, the first tournament of Dr.Animaction's Wargames. This tournament will be an 8-team 5-on-5 single elimination event. Teams in this tournament will consist of groups of military, law enforcement, or paramilitary personnel. Competitors will be limited to those having minor superhuman abilities and minimal functioning power armor. Each team will be permitted to use 2 personal vehicles from their team's armories. Competitors will also be permitted to use their standard personal weapons and gear loadout. Teams who did not meet minimum personnel requirements or had either superpowered members or advanced power armors have been barred from this competition. Now let's meet our teams.
Let them fight.
The first team comes from the fairly near future year of 2086, where they protect the wild space frontier from a variety of villains and vandals. Team Galaxy Rangers consist of leader Zachary Fox, Shane Goose Gooseman, Nico, and Walter Doc Hartford. In lieu of a 5th member and personal vehicles, the Rangers will each be using their AI robo-horses. The team will be entering the challenge with their service pistols and a pair of standard Galaxy Ranger shotguns, plus their low-level bionic powers. These powers include Zach's energy blasts, Goose's adaptation, Nico's telekinesis, and Doc's tech interface. Team 2 also hails from the near future, more so near, and the metropolis of Empire City. The central organization of police specialists is a team of hand-picked experts assembled to protect the city from the crime lord Big Boss and his evil organization. Representing this crack unit is team leader BP Bulletproof Vest, equipped with his service pistol and impenetrable titanium chestplate. Joining him are SWAT specialist Mace with his heavy laser, Highway with his service pistol and personal hover sled, Sundown with his twin revolvers, and Canine Officer Bowser with his service pistol. The cops will waive their second vehicle option in favor of Bowser being joined by his robotic dog partner Blitz. The third team in this competition is here representing the best collection of military specialists in the world, G.I. Joe. For this tournament, the Joes have chosen to send Team Leader Flint, equipped with combat shotgun and Joe standard loadout of pistol, knife, and grenade. Additional team members consist of Lowlight with sniper rifle and night vision, Scarlet with power crossbow and assortment of specialty quarrels, Strongman Roadblock with heavy machine gun, and Ninja Snake Eyes with sword and submachine guns. The Joes have chosen a jump jetpack and a Ram motorcycle as their support vehicles. Team number 4 is also representing a modern Special Forces unit, this time with the Force of Freedom. For this competition, the team will not be accompanied by unstoppable super soldier Rambo, and instead will be co-led by mechanical expert Edward Turbo Hayes with his sensor helmet and machine gun, and covert specialist Catherine Ann Cat Taylor with dual micro Uzis and a grappling launcher. The team is rounded out by Ninja White Dragon, equipped with sword and an assortment of other edged weapons, TD Touchdown Jackson with blade launcher and M16 M203 combo, and final member Chief with personal minigun, sniper rifle, and combat hatchet. The Force of Freedom will be supported by the Skyfire Assault Copter and the 4-wheel ATV. Team 5 consists of another group of law enforcers, representing the far future organization of Cavalry Command. Team Star Sheriffs consist of leader Saber Rider, equipped with pistol, sword, and light power armor. All Star Sheriff armor allows limited flight and enhanced ballistic defense. The rest of this team includes sharpshooter William Colt Wilcox with dual pistols and armor, Shinji Fireball Hikari with laser pistol and armor, and April Eagle, also armed with laser pistol and armor. Team Star Sheriffs have also opted to replace their 5th member with Saber Rider's Robo-Horse Steed. The team has chosen the one-person Bronco Buster aircraft and a second Robohorse as their individual vehicles. Team 6 is our third entry of military personnel, this time represented by the specialized unit, the Zone Riders. Each Zone Rider wears a suit of bacterial and viral protective armor with various capabilities. The team is commanded by Colonel Dirk Courage, whose armor is equipped with a multi-sensor and targeting helmet linked to shoulder-mounted lasers. Colonel Courage is joined by Heavy Weapons Specialist Master Sergeant Tank Schmidt with assault rifle and backpack-mounted missile launcher. Lieutenant Hirotaka with communication scanning helmet, laser rifle, and particle beam pistol. Second Lieutenant Max Jones with optical scanning helmet, laser rifle, and particle beam pistol. And Team Medic Corporal Katerina Anastasia, equipped with retractable shoulder-fired laser cannons. The Zone Riders have selected a pair of Zone Runner unicycles as their support vehicles. Moving on to our seventh team of competitors, we have the Paramilitary Mountaineering Specialist team of Sky Commanders. The Sky Commanders will not be using personal vehicles, and instead will each get their armed assault packs. Leading this team is General Mike Summit with his rollerball unit and its dual lasers. The team is rounded out by Australian survival expert Jack Spider Riley and Irish sharpshooter Red McCulloch, both with grapple and dual laser equipped ascender packs. Medic Rex Cutter Kling and his search and rescue pack with recovery gear and single laser, and RJ Scott with the thruster and dual laser equipped geyser attack. Each Sky Commander also sports a laser pistol and wrist-mounted grapple/control pad. And our final team for this tournament is the most bizarre of them all, consisting of a group of college students and their instructor who operate as a secret paramilitary force that hunts monsters. Monster Force has also opted to not use personal vehicles in favor of their Emax combat gear. Dr. Reed Crawley is the team leader and inventor of the Emax, and his unit provides limited armor, scanning capabilities, energy cage grenades, and a cyclone-generating Tempest weapon. Joining him for the competition are his 4 top students, including marksman and weapons expert Lance Magooter with his vision-enhancing and targeting armor and elemental rifle capable of generating heat, cold, electricity, and others. Shelley Frank is the team's intelligence specialist and a descendant of Dr. Victor Frankenstein, sporting an EMAC capable of flight and armed with a light wrist blaster. She's also a limited telepath capable of minor communication and ESP. Martial arts expert Trip Hansen wears an Emax that grants significantly enhanced strength and fingertip beam weapons. And rounding out the team is werewolf Luke Talbot, who is capable of transformations that grant enhanced strength, speed, and agility. And now that we've got our contestants, it's time to fill the bracket. For the sake of fairness, we'll enter each team name into a randomizer to get them paired up. Doing so gives us our first round matches, starting with Team Sky Commanders versus Team Cops. Then Team Galaxy Rangers versus Team Star Sheriffs, which is kind of ironic since it has our 2 teams of Space Cowboys going head to head. The third match will be the Force of Freedom versus the Zone Riders. And finally, we get Team Monster Force going up against Team G.I. Joe. We'll finish setting up the tournament by choosing the setting for each match, again by selecting one of a possible 10 environments. The options here consists of an urban setting, a deciduous forest, desert, Arctic, swamp, caves, a coastal area, mountains, jungle, and that most classic of 1980s cartoon settings, a volcanic island. This selection will be made using a roll of a 10-sided die for each battle. We'll also be using a coin flip to decide if the battle will be happening during the day or the night. Let's start by rolling for our first matchup in the bracket, Team Sky Commanders versus Team Cops. This battle will be taking place in an urban environment. We'll see if that works in favor of the Sky Commanders, who may be able to use their gear for traversing between buildings, or for the cops, who have experience working in an urban setting. For our next competition between Team Galaxy Rangers and Team Star Sheriffs, we will be fighting in a volcanic island setting, which is unique to both of them, as I don't believe either team ever operated around volcanoes in their animated series. For our third head-to-head showdown between Team Force of Freedom and Team Zone Riders, we'll be seeing them engaged in also a volcanic island setting. I'm not going to re-roll duplicates here because this is the fate of the RNG gods. So Volcanic Island it is. And lastly, Team Monster Force versus Team G.I. Joe will be going up against each other in a coastal environment. So there we have our environmental conditions for each of our teams during the showdown. Let's see if each battle will be taking place at day or during the night. For this determination, we will be using a coin flip, with heads being a day battle and tails being a night battle. Starting out, Team Sky Commanders versus Team Cops. They will be engaged during the day. Team Galaxy Rangers versus Team Star Sheriffs will be fighting during the day also. Team Force of Freedom versus Team Spiral Zone, we'll see them pairing up during the day also. A lot of daytime fights here. And lastly, Team Monster Force versus Team G.I. Joe will be engaging at night. So there are our settings and environments for each of our battles. And that's our completed bracket for the first tournament in the Wargame series. I'm currently still deciding if I'm going to make short videos of each battle and work through the lineup, or if I want to make this series the basis of Dr.Animaction Live so we can debate it in real time. Either way, feel free to post your thoughts, ideas, or predictions down in the comments, or come join the Discord and participate in the channel I'll have over there dedicated to this series. Link in the video description. I hope you're all looking forward to these as much as I'm looking forward to making them. Check back tomorrow for Dr. Animaction and Friends' Top 5 Cobra Characters video, and an update when I decide how to handle this series. Thanks for watching, everyone. Stay tuned and stay tuned, as in cartoons. Later.